Hello, I'm Roger Wetzel, co-director and founder of Center for Human Emergence California. And I want to take this opportunity to introduce you to Che University. Over the past several years, in working with Dr. Don Beck and attending many of his lectures and trainings, there's a couple of things I've heard repeatedly. First, this is great information, but what do I do with it? Or, this is a great theory, how do I apply it and use it in real-world situations? And given Dr. Beck's limited amount of time and the depth of understanding this information requires, these questions only make sense. Speaking from first-hand knowledge, I had those similar questions, and that is why I set out to create the learning and teaching program I'm about to introduce you to today. What is Che University? Che University is a teaching and learning program that seeks to blend various pieces of human technologies, what I call emergent spiral technologies, into a program that, when completed, will provide graduates with real-world experience on the blending of these technologies. One of the questions I've gotten in response to the creation of Che University is, what's in it for the participants? Based on the questions and concerns previously mentioned, our goal with Che University is to teach participants to identify patterns of thinking that allow individuals to get closer to the core issues that confront them on a daily basis. Another question I've gotten is, what problems does knowing this information solve for me? In each of our lives there is conflict. Conflict arises when our way of seeing the world collides with the way others see the world. Whether that conflict is an internal one, interpersonal with those closest to us, a management-employee conflict, organizational, community, religious, or political conflicts. It's only by getting beyond surface-level expressions and getting to the deep underlying operational codes that exist within each person, organization, and society that we can begin to go to the deepest areas of difference, and then begin creating solutions that respect and honor each code. Each individual, organization, and society filters the world in their own unique way. So an important question that needs to be answered is, how do we filter the world and make the decisions that we do? We filter the world with what I refer to as life priority codes. These are thinking systems that reflect what people value most and which determine the strategies they will choose given their current life conditions. So, each person, organization, and society has their own dominant life priority code, along with subsystems, or previous dominant codes, that create the filters with which they view and operate in the world. Given that there are 8 dominant codes with various admixtures, there are many different ways of seeing and filtering the world. For instance, how is it possible that a fundamentalist and a Unitarian each call themselves Christians when they see and operate so differently? So what if you could have a clearer understanding of these codes in action in your personal life and work life? What if you had a clear understanding of how people think and operate the way they do? What if you could learn to get along with people who do not think the same as you do and have it be all right? What if you could be in alignment with who you are without having to pretend you're something different? If you're a business owner, what if you were able to take the guesswork out of hiring the right person for the right job? What if you could become more in alignment with your employees? How successful would your business be if you could identify only the A and B players, the ones who do 90% of the work and only hire those types of people? How successful would your business become if you were able to create alignment between individuals and their job functions in order to get the most from them and for them? How great would it be if you could align and mesh your organization with your customers and suppliers, creating a win-win-win situation? Che University teaches participants to identify patterns of thinking that allow individuals to get closer to the core issues that confront them on a daily basis. In other words, learning a new language of difference and thus honoring and respecting each person for who and where they are currently. Then, to be able to bring and embody this knowledge in every aspect of their lives, be it interpersonal relationships, working relationships, or working for societal change.